Hey, what's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in. Crystallized Wolf, Cypress, Roger, Tyler, Cadmiel. Don't know if I'm saying that right, but either way, thanks, guys, for tuning in. Immortals, how's everyone doing today? You thought I'd mess it up. No, not this time. I actually got it. How is Demon Hunter in the current meta? I mean, she's still good, but I feel like I would classify her as high tier and not top tier because most people are switching to light and dark teams, as well as the fact that since Valentino is faster than her now, it kind of feels like I hate when they talk. It kind of screws with the narration, but I feel like he's kind of taken her place, unfortunately. Hey, not you, but me. What's up? Yeah, I would not get the Jara package if it's your first copy. I don't think that's worth it. Hey, Crystallized Wolf, I already gave you a shout out, man. I said your name as soon as the stream went live, or as soon as I came on to the channel. Should I push my Norma and Lutz when I started just yesterday, or should I level everyone the same? Generally, you do want to push your highest level hero. So if you do have a 5-star Lutz and the rest of your hero is 4 stars, you probably should level him up first, because 5-star heroes are going to get more bonus stats from their levels compared to the other heroes, so you get more bang for your buck that way. I think that Demon Hunter is definitely better for PvP, but Jara is better for PvE. You start yet? No, I haven't started yet. Just kind of kicking around a little bit until a few more people join the Twitch chat. I think I should have a few more people coming. What guild am I in? I am in Discord. Or Disorder. Why do I keep calling it Discord? Every time I do that on stream, it's Disorder. When is the seasonal going to start? I think it would be the 1st of the month, right? So the reset that happens at the end of the month into the 1st of the month would be the one. I might actually do a video series about that too. It'll help me put out content more consistently, because that's one of the big things my YouTube channel is kind of suffering with right now, is keeping up with consistent content. And that would add something that I could do pretty consistently. I don't think Demon Hunter is in the same spot, though. As more quick heroes come out, she's going to get less and less relevant, because she's not going to be as fast as she used to be. Brutal. Yeah, we actually finished 4th this time because I screwed up the Guild Wars, but that's my fault. Normally we finish 1st or 2nd, but I messed up something towards the end, so we ended up fighting the top Chinese guild in the semifinals instead of in the finals, which was an error. That won't happen again, but it did happen this time, unfortunately. I'll start doing the profit orbs in just about 2 or 3 minutes, guys. I'm gonna be kind of kicking around till then. That's the only problem I have with streaming this game, is that there's not a lot to do. Oh, that guy's almost dead. Where am I sitting? Still in 10th. Excellent. So if I can stay in 10th, I'll get a good reward from that. Yeah, this is a private server, like Tyler is saying. So on the private server, everyone is given VIP 13. If you want to get VIP 13 on the official server, you have to spend like $21,000, which is ridiculous. I have never spent that much on a game. On official, I think I spent about $700 to $800, which put me at VIP 6, very close to VIP 7. You said that was going to stream yesterday? No, I almost always stream Sunday at 6 Eastern. If I did say yesterday, that was a mistake. I did not mean to do that. There's a guild with no name. How mysterious. Peach Drink, thanks for the hopes, man. I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Ormus is definitely not relevant. Ice Blink is a little bit more relevant, but also falling off very quickly. No, unfortunately, you cannot get the private server on iOS. However, you can get it on your computer if you download BlueStacks. BlueStacks is an Android emulator that you can use to play, which is what I'm on right now. Well, I appreciate that, Crystallized Wolf. If you enjoy the content, then that's up to you. If you don't, I understand that as well. There are a ton of Idle Heroes content creators right now, so you have the ability to pick and choose at your discretion. What is replacing Ice Blink and Ormus? Well, Ice Blink is just replaced by other crowd control units that are just faster than him. Dark Arthendal being a big one. Of course, Demon Hunter was always one. Even something like Cruz, because his is a little easier to rely on because it's always going to be damage. You have Valentino is a better crowd control user than Ice Blink. As for Ormus, Ormus just got hard replaced by Vesa. When Vesa came out, Ormus became obsolete almost instantly because she does everything he does but better. Like, her healing is not as strong as his, but it's by such a small margin that the damage she does makes up for it dramatically. And now that's even more the case with Belrain, because Belrain's healing is way better than his, and her ability to use it is better than his, because even if she dies, she still gets her last passive, which will heal tremendous amounts. Yeah, Ice Blink is, you can still work with Ice Blink, but it takes a lot of effort, and I don't think many people are going to get top 50 with Ice Blink anymore. A lot of people who are running rainbow teams, right? Because that's where he used to fit. You could put him on a rainbow team, but now you're looking for Valentino, or even Emily is probably a better choice. Maybe even Sigmund, because of you can kind of get some reliable damage out of Sigmund at least. But with Ice Blink, it's rough. Why don't you have the 13 stars on Android? Oh, you should be able to get them. You should be able to enable on Android. I'm pretty sure, right? You can't do the options. Like, you don't have the options like that the private server has, like all this stuff. But you should still be able to get the enabling. Oh yeah, Tyler, I appreciate it if you help out and answer questions. That's completely fine with me. It's hard to keep up with the chat sometimes, so having multiple people help out is always great. You've been swapping guild and have gaps in your guild bosses. I'm asking if I can see what guild bosses I have defeated. There is a command for that on private server, but there isn't one on official server. So, depends on the server you're playing on. Crimson Lynx, what's up, man? Is the 8,000 gem mysterious chest worth it on private server? I think it is, because I think that the guild coins are very valuable. Even if you already have max guild tech, which most people do not, they're probably going to be adding more in the future, so even saving up is not a bad idea. And then this skin is very nice to have if you're making a PvE team, so that's very valuable. And then orange artifacts are also very valuable if you do not have a lot of energy artifacts, or if you're just trying to build up specific damage artifacts for Marauders, such as, like, if right now, if you're looking for warrior damage or ranger damage to deal with Kameth or Sigmund, those are very good choices. Hey, Sumo Waffle, what's up, man? I am doing well. And the guild is doing well. Hey, Sebi, how's it going? My favorite hero, I mean, traditionally, it's probably always going to be Starlight. As for usefulness, like, what is my favorite hero right now? I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like Belrain is probably my favorite hero right now, because I feel like she counters Mim in a somewhat effective way, which is nice, because a lot of people, when the event gave you the choice to choose between buying Mims or Belrains, a lot of people went with Mim, so I feel the people who did go with Belrain have a slight edge in the PvE in that sense, or PvP in that sense, sorry, but that has yet to really shake out fully, so we're going to see how that plays out in the future. I betrayed Foolish? Foolish is never, he's always honest, man. Honest man. He doesn't talk though. See, that's how honest he is. He doesn't even talk a bunch of bullshit. He's just plowing the fields with that pitchfork and doing what he gotta do, man. Hey Irving, how's it going, man? Alright, so I am gonna start doing the Prophet Tree summons, so let's get to that. See what we can get here. Mostly looking for Faith Blades, of course. That's all I really need at this point. Did we win the last Guild Wars? Well, we didn't win. We got 4th, but that's my fault. I screwed something up towards the end of Guild Wars. That won't happen again, though, so from now on, we should be getting 1st or 2nd. Usually, we get 1st. Tyler Hen, thanks again for the $1.99, man. Appreciate that on YouTube. That's awesome. It's weird how YouTube does the donation stuff. I wish I could get a notification thing on Twitch, but I can't do it. I don't know how that works. Why you know Belrain, Suri? I don't know what that means. Oh, I could, yeah, Belrain is very good too, but I really need Faithblade right now, man. But Belrain would be good as well. I would accept Belrain. Do not get me wrong. If I got Belrain, I would not be disappointed. But thanks again, Tyler. I appreciate that very much. Okay, so the problem that with like most of the Prophet Orb stuff is that you're mostly getting fodder. But that's kind of expected. When you go into this, you're basically looking to just get a bunch of light and dark fodder because this is the easiest way to get it. As well, you do get a ton of random 5-stars from the shards that you get too. So it's always beneficial regardless. Yeah, Tank Michelle is very strong right now. Thoughts on Jara? I think Jara is really good, and I think she's going to be even better moving forward because she can steal attack. So if you want a PvE hero to fight the new Sigmund, stealing attack is very valuable. And I think that's going to be underrated moving forward. Gurk, why would I get him? He's the only natural 5 light that I really didn't want to see. I mean, getting more 5-star light heroes is great, but best enablings for Vesa. That's a little tricky. I don't know too much about that. I haven't enabled any of my Vesas, and I don't really see a lot of people doing it, although it might be useful for the Aspen dungeon, so you have enough Asmodels? Yeah, I guess that's true. I do have enough Asmodels. I probably need more Gurks than Asmodels, but I'm also not going to be using Gurk, so I mean... Yeah, probably attack, but you also want her to be able to survive. So, like, the health on crit, no, I don't know. Like, it's really hard to say. Barrier might be really good for Aspen because you probably will proc it a bunch because each individual fight will allow you to proc the barrier at the beginning, which will be very beneficial. I'm not really sure, though. That's something, if you want answers to very specific questions like that, it's generally better to join my Discord and ask there, because there's a lot more people, and you might run into someone who has tested that. I have not tested that specifically, so it's very hard for me to give you specific information, but... Thoughts on merging servers on official? I think it's a good premise. I think it was poorly executed. I think they merged too many servers. Merging the first 25 servers together was brutal because it kind of made a lot of guilds and a lot of players instantly become like relegated to garbage, because players who were top 10 players in their servers before once they got put onto servers with players like Lord Finrod and stuff like that, they were garbage now. They were good players before who spent decent amounts of money but could not keep up with players like that and got obliterated. I think they should have merged like maybe 2 or 3 servers together and then seen how that went, and if that was not enough, maybe you do another, combine 2 of those multiple servers together and do that slowly until you build up a community. But the way they did it was brutal, in my opinion. Yeah, exactly, dodging rain. That's the problem I had when I seen that. I was like, oh my god, I never wanted to be on a server with this guy. That was so unfortunate when I seen that. It was so brutal. Lord Finrod he's just a player. He's been a player who's spent a lot of money, and he's been playing for a very long time, so he's very knowledgeable. He's just one of the best PvP and PvE players on the official server, and he's been around forever, pretty much since, I mean, the beginning of the game. I've known him as a player for a very long time, and he just runs the show. Is Walter a good assassin? Not really, unfortunately. I think Bloodblade just does everything he does better. Peach Drink is Lord Finrod. Well, you heard it here, folks. So if you're looking for the best player on Idle Heroes, it's perhaps the man. Not really getting a lot of stuff here, unfortunately. That's kind of expected, though. Thanks, Irving. I appreciate that, man. Glad you enjoy. I'm trying to be putting out more and more content recently. Yeah, even Bloodblade is going to be falling off now that Sigmund is on the field. That is true as well, because it's very hard for him to survive, that Sigmund. I think that's what you mean anyway. Yeah, you mean getting hit by the Marauder is very, very rough for Bloodblade. Alright, Crystallized Wolf, thanks for tuning in, man. Have yourself a great day. Appreciate that. You got hecka branches. Yeah, I do have a lot of branches. That is true. Try to get a few more Heart Watchers. I think I need 1 or 2 more. I can't remember. What level am I in League? I have not played League in a little while. I think I was around level 85, 80, between 80 and 90, and I was Platinum 2. I play more HOTS nowadays than League. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. I like Dark Arthendal. I need more of these. If I'm going to be making a light and dark team, I don't know if I will. I mean, eventually I might, but Dark Arthendal is a hero that is really strong, so getting more of these would be nice. I think I have 1 spare right now, so I still am a very far away from making a second 13 star, but she's a good hero. Sleepless is okay. I think just tankiness in the current meta is just not that valuable, but who knows moving forward. Oops. Alright, so let's see what I can get here. Tap Titans 2, never heard of it. Gru. Trent, or Elder Trent, or Elder Ent, or whatever the hell that guy's name is. Hey, Heart Watcher, there we go. So how many do I have? I have the 6 star, and I have 3 there. Do I have any in this thing? I do have 1 there, so that means I need 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough? No, I think I need 1 more, right? I think I need 1 more Heart Watcher. But I don't have any ability to... Okay, I can open up all these, and if I get a forest hero from this... Which I did. Okay, I got 1. Only 1, though. Yeah, I have E1. So I'm very close. I can get... I need 1 more to get to E2. Let me claim all this stuff. Take all that. And there wasn't any... Yeah, there was none from that. Okay. I can replace it with Vesa. Yeah, I have a 6 star though. That's my problem. I screwed up and made a 6 star, which kind of screws that all up. Yeah, I have enough to make 11 star, exactly. I need 1 more to have the materials for a 13 star. Or 12, I guess. Demon Hunter, that's hard to say no to. Eesh. See, that's so tedious because I don't really want any more Demon Hunters, but how would you say no to Demon Hunter? That would be ridiculous. Yeah, I could replace the 10-star. That's true. I could get her to 10-star and then replace one of the Vessas with Heartwatcher. Wait, no, that doesn't work. What are we talking about? Am I messing something up here? Fuse of Force. I don't really have enough. I could try to unlock some shards, but I hate doing this. Yeah, that's what that's what I thought, Dodging Rain. I don't think it's possible for that to work out, really. Oh, I'll just crack them open, fog them. I still can't make any. What the? Okay. What did I do? Okay, so I need 3 stars. Then is the problem here. That's weird. Summon all these guys. Oops, that was a mistake. Yeah, I must be missing 3 stars. It's very strange, but that's gotta be what it is. Fog them. Let's make this guy. Can I get a rip? Did I do something wrong? Whenever people say like rest in peace, I always feel like I did something stupid. It always makes me nervous when the chat starts freaking out like that. But I don't think I did anything wrong. Tons of 3 stars. Is there any way to get energy? Easy way? Well, there's one that you can buy in the limited events thing. You can buy the Demon Bell. That's free. I think that's the only like reliable way to get one though. Everything else is just RNG. Make sure that you take advantage of the quests that come up that allow you to get orange artifacts. That's it. Alright, so I still need the one more. I do have one on the Super Casino wheel as well. I don't think I can... Oh shit, is that over? Did I miss that? No. I should just do a few of these. Rigged. Hey Jess, what's up? How's it going? Just spam. You spam. I'm not spamming. I'm winning. I think I only need to do one more though. What the hell? That Mim team though, that's so brutal. Probably, I might lose this one, which is annoying. No, I did. Okay, I won. There we go. Got it. Oh, is that how that works, Dodging Rain? Is that actually... Did they change that? That definitely was not that way before. And I don't really do the Trial of Champion very often. because but you know, the reason why I kind of think that what you're saying is right is because I have fought battles where I felt like there was no way I could lose, but then I did lose randomly because I think that like my worst team got put up against their worst team and somehow they beat me. Well, let's just take a look and see, right? I think we can just test this, right? We should be able to. Okay, so this guy's team, I'm going to put my first team up against, or I'll put my second team up against this one, and then my worst team, and then my best team. So, second, worst, best, defeat. Okay, let's see what happened there. Okay, it did seem to, wait. No, that's definitely different. Yeah, see, that's different. Because I put that up against his Heartwatcher team, and that was not the one that I ended up fighting. I didn't end up fighting the Heartwatcher team. So it does randomize the way that you fight. No, I have not done your orbs yet. So yeah, that's different. That I don't know when they changed that, but I don't do this Trial of Champions very often, but they have. I imagine this is a kind of a way that you can fix the botting problem, because this is something I can finally talk about now, because I didn't want to talk about it before, but this was another one of the botting issues that was going on back before this change was implemented. People could bot on the TOC in order to be constantly switching their teams around, so it made it very difficult for players to actually know what teams they were fighting. But now if it's just randomized, it's much different. Yeah, exactly, Solid Rock. You see it. I haven't been able to... I've been purposely not talking about this one, though, because I didn't want to encourage other people to do this. Unlike the other botting issue, which is a lot more difficult to do, most people could make a macro to flip their teams around very quickly all the time. And that was what was happening in the early seasonal. So I'm glad that they did fix this. That is awesome. Although it does suck that I lost because of it, but what are you going to do? But it solves the problem. That's excellent. No, botters don't mean anything anymore. To hell with them. Fuck them. Alright, 1 second, guys. He's fine with daily macros. Yeah, that's different, though. That's not really a daily macro. That's, like, completely fucking up the arena. And anything that manipulates the arena for average players, I think, is detrimental to the game. Are you a CS in chat? No, I have no affiliation with the mod team. I do not want to be a babysitter for Meh. If he offers to pay me, I will definitely help him out, but otherwise, I am a freelancer. Hyper Crimson, that is a quality message right there. I never thought of it that way, but I'm glad that you brought it to my attention. And hello. Can I build a Vesa? Well, I have 2 10 stars, and I have another one. I don't want to build more Vesas. I might get rid of one at some point, honestly. What I might end up doing is if I can get enough Demon Hunters, I'll probably end up swapping a Vesa for a Demon Hunter. Hello? Hello? Alright, 1 second, guys. I'm going to be right back and jump onto another account. Oops, that's the problem. There we go. That's simply not true, Fall Time. That might be a little projection on your part there. There's very few people that actually have issues with me. I think there's like 3 of them, and one of them I can't even remember his name. The other one I think was Zupa was his name, and then there's Meh, of course. But for the most part, I have no issues with people on the chat. Alright, so this is Jess's account. Thank you very much, Jess, for allowing me to do the summons on your account. Some of the Omni members might still be a little bit sour. I imagine most of them are not. I don't think most of them have held a grudge that long. I can't see why they would. Even then, the only one who was particularly annoyed with me was Jay. And I don't even see him anymore. Does he still play the game? Yeah, and I mean, like, honestly, it's their own fault. The management was way too lax. What do you need, Jess? How would you go about giving you my details? You can contact me on Discord is the best way to do that. You can join my Discord server and then private message me there. That's the best way to get a hold of me. Who is Jay? He was a player from Omni, but he got his accounts by like swapping. He did a lot of trading early on, I think, and he ended up picking up a decent account, got into Omni, and then he's one of the guys that likes to talk a lot. And once I left Omni because they had like 3 or 4 7th place finishes in a row, I dipped because it looked like the guild was really going downhill and it looked like the management didn't care. I asked to join the officers and stuff like that, and they were like, nah, we're good. So I was like, well, fuck you then. I'm going to go and do something progressive. Certainly. 132. There we go. How much hero do I have? Oh, I have a ton. I mean, this is not my account, so I'll show you back in a second when I get back to my other one. Yeah, that's definitely a lie. Fall time. I would not have left if it was 2nd place. And honestly, even if we had achieved 7th place for a meaningful reason and we just needed to work towards getting better, I would have been fine with that. But the only reason we hit 7th was because we had several guild wars where we ended with like 6 energy and nothing was done about it, and we just got bumped, and it was terrible. So it happened for absolutely no reason. I assume you want light and dark as well. I'm gonna wait for your response though, just in case. Yeah, light and dark, okay. Yeah, and if you need any help specifically, too, my Discord also has a ton of people that are willing to help anybody who needs specific advice that just isn't covered on my channel. Between Jara and Kameth, I think Kameth is better for PvP, and Jara is better for PvE. I think they're both very well suited for different things. Hey, Poyu, what's up, man? Alright, have a good one. Paul, peace out. Omniscient used to be good. I just think that, and again, I don't even blame the guild leader so much because he got overburdened by people. A lot of people quit and gave Ryan their account. So Ryan ended up with a ton of accounts that he had to manage, and he got burned out, and I can understand that. That's why I offered to help pick up the slack. But once they decided that, like, nah, we're good, that's like, well, you can't have it both ways here. You can't be burned out, not want to do anything, and then not accept help from people who are willing to. I just don't think that's going to work. How are you? I'm doing exceptionally well, my dude. The heat has relaxed a little bit. The humidity has dropped. It's good stuff. We like you at Disorder? Yeah, well, exactly. Disorder is a very progressive guild. They're willing to keep pushing. They're willing to get better. They want to get better. And that's all I really need. Like, I don't even need to be in the 1st place guild. I just want a guild that wants to make progress. And that's what I'm mostly concerned about. And Disorder does that insanely well. And it's well run. So there's no reason for me to have any issues. I personally made the mistake this week where I screwed up the guild wars, and I take full responsibility for that. I talked to the guild leaders about it already, because I'm an official on it, so me and the other officials talked about it, and we fixed it, and this won't happen again moving forward. So that's all I need, is people who are willing to work things out, you know? Do I play on private server? I definitely do, and thank you for the compliment. Appreciate that. Alright, so we're mostly getting fodder here. We'd like to see at least 1 or 2 natural light or dark heroes at 5-star. Yeah, a lot of people do like the seasonal, which is why I might be making a video series about this. Yeah, well, I think Jess, that was intentional. I think Thal's guild was intentionally destroyed to bring people to Thal's kingdom and Vivictus. Because having 2 feeder guilds is very difficult. Having 1 feeder guild is very difficult. Having 2 of them is damn near impossible. Yeah, it's very hard to get natural 5-star light and dark. I got 1 good one. I got a Gurk, which I don't really need, but I also got Earthendal, and Earthendal is what I consider a good hero. How do you play seasonal? All you gotta do is go to settings and then go to where the server change button would normally be on official, and it will be there. Omni did have, well, that's the main reason I know it's almost impossible, because we tried it. We tried that and it didn't work. I thought Eclipse had a feeder guild as well, but apparently the guild that has exactly the same name as Eclipse is not Eclipse's feeder guild. It's just another guild named Eclipse, which is so strange. How that happened, I do not know. What is a feeder guild? A feeder guild is basically, if you have a guild that is full of very strong players, and more people want to join, what you can do is you can make a second guild that is run for, say, second-tier players who are close to good enough to getting in the main guild, but not quite. So as they build up in power, you can cycle them into the main guild, and as people drop off of power in the main guild, you can cycle them into the feeder guild. Now, this is very difficult to manage because the people who get put into the feeder guild usually get very sour about being rotated out. So it's hard to manage egos and have an effective feeder guild. But if everyone is on board with it, then it works perfectly. But if people are going to be sensitive about it, then it doesn't work. Oh, Michelle, but I think you already have one. This is ridiculous. You're getting so many Michelles. Michelle is a good hero, but I think you've already got a 13-star, and I think you have another extra one now. So that's insane. So many Michelles. Eclipse used to be Fallen Hand. Yeah. Probably. Yeah, a second E3 Michelle. I mean, they're not bad heroes. And if you want to make a full light team, I don't think having 2 Michelles is actually a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad thing. We're getting a lot of light fodder here, too. It's just hard to imagine getting all those extra Michelles. Now, I did it for Asmodel, so you can probably do it for Michelle, because I end up with 2 13-star Asmodels, which is just savage. It's not that great, but it's hilarious. I see lots of 5-star fodder here. We're getting a lot of good stuff for just making heroes. Light is better than dark? I agree, actually, because I feel like dark relies on crowd control more than light. And because the buff you get from the light and dark aura is a crowd control immunity, I feel like light naturally has the advantage in that matchup. Right now, anyway. That can change as more heroes come out, but... Double sword drops, of course. Hey, another Dark Earthendal, though. That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. I love that meme, but I hate how often I say it. It's like stuck in my brain now. I've even started putting it in my videos, for fuck's sakes. It's ruining my life. You don't understand what I meant by how do I play seasonal. Can I show? I can't really, because when you access that tab, it gives you information about the account, so I can't really go in and show you. But when you click, okay, I can give you kind of a rough rundown. When you click the settings button over here on the very far right side, you can see how like it says event raid, challenge, quests, and settings. When you click settings, I think it's the 3rd button down on the right side tab. There will be a button that you can click that would normally allow you to change servers on official. But if you're on the private server, that button takes you to an ability to change from the main server to the seasonal server. Let's see where we're to on the profit orb, by the way. Oh, we're done. Okay, I've used way too many. Alright, so sorry about that, Jess, but you still have a ton of them, so you're still good to go. You're still going to definitely cap out the next one with no problem. It probably is just your email, but I don't want to bring that up anyway, just in case. If you're on official, then you cannot access the seasonal server. Seasonal server is only for private. Yeah, and also, unfortunately, it's also not right. It's not there right now because the seasonal just ended. So it will be there again in the first of the month, though. But again, thank you very much, Jess, for allowing me to do the summons on your account. I am going to switch over there, guys. Just 1 second. I will be right back. To play on the private server, if you do not have an Android phone, you do have to play on computer, yes. I think King Barton is just underrated. I think people don't realize how strong he is a big part of the reason why he's not used, but I also think that it is because Light and Dark is so popular right now. With Light and Dark being so popular right now, I don't know if he really fits into a lot of teams. Hey, what's up, Problem Bro? How's it going? Alright, so this is Dodging Rain's account. Thank you again very much for allowing me to do the summons on your account. A nice 240 orbs. Beautiful, beautiful. Nice and even, too. Makes it easy to know when I'm finished. You want Light and Dark as well, I assume? Yeah, on seasonal, I actually looked at the seasonal teams, and everybody runs Scary and King Barton. That's insane. It's hilarious. I guess it's because they don't have the time to make Light and Dark heroes, but maybe... I imagine that has to be what it is. Yeah, exactly. I think King Barton is very strong. I actually, probably 2 or 3 videos from now, I'm going to make a champion guide on him, because I think he's way better than people give him credit for, and not many people talk about him, but on seasonal, people have obviously noticed that he's very good, but I think it's just Light and Dark is a big problem right now. Oh, Lassie, how's it going, man? Or Lass? I'm not sure exactly how to say that. That's my bad if that's wrong. I butcher everyone's names, though. It's what I do. It's who I am. Hey, Maddie Be Good. What's up, man? Appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're having a great day. In before you call me dodging Belrain. Well, let's hopefully you are not dodging Belrain and you are actually successfully obtaining Belrain. That name does not have quite the ring to it, though, and is rather lengthy. I do not recommend you take up the name not dodging Belrain, but actually getting Belrain, because that's it's just too many words, too many letters. Butcher your name. See, I definitely would have butchered your name. I think I asked you about it before I tried to say it, though, was the best thing. But what is up, Axvins? How's it going, man? How is life on the other side of the pond treating you? Who do I think is the best light Aspen hero? I mean, it's probably Michelle, right? I would assume it has to be. Why is official so hard? Because it's made to be pay to win. They want your money. They don't want you to have a satisfying experience. They want you to empty your wallet. Yeah, I agree. I think King Barton is very good. Playing some PUBG. That's interesting. See, the private server might be copyright and illegal, except for the fact that a lot of the assets for Idle Heroes is actually stolen from other games anyway. So it's very hard for them to prosecute or persecute the owners of the private server, as well as the fact that the amount of money they make off of official is not really taken away that much by the private server, because I think there was statistics that show that most of mobile gaming money comes from whale spenders. Like, I think it's like 85% or something like that. So if 85% of your money is coming from one demographic, that demographic is what's important to you. And that demographic, the whales who play official, are not playing private server because private server doesn't allow them to pay to win. So if they don't care about private server and they continue to spend that 85% of their money, they're probably not that worried about private server because it doesn't really change anything for them. It probably changes a little bit, and they're worried about it. Like, they pay attention to it, but I don't think that it's actually worth all the court fees and the litigation that would ensue if you try to actually make a case out of it. Now, they could probably try to send some cease and desists, but if the owner of the private server decides to just ignore that, the next step is very difficult for the actual private server or for the actual official servers to take place. Like, it's very difficult for them to move past just the, hey, please stop doing that phase. The Prophet Orbs have been okay. They haven't been great. We got like Dark Arthendals. We got a Michelle. Mostly fodder though. That's the way it generally goes. What's my opinion on the Team HP link? I have no idea what you're talking about. I never actually played the private server or the official server. Oh my god, I can't talk. I never actually played the seasonal server, sorry, this month, so I don't really know how it works. I don't know anything about it. What does the owner of the private server get from all that? Well, he does have a patron, so he makes a little bit of money there, but he also gets the ability to control the ability of other people to play the games. So that's a big thing. A lot of people like to control other people. And he also gets to get a lot of kind of credit, you know? I mean, there's a lot of EPing, for the lack of a better term, behind being the guy who runs the server. There's a bunch of little things, I would imagine. Yeah, there's a lot of fodder coming through here. Yo, what's up, Skelly? How's it going? Weird to see you on that side of the fence, though. You're in the wrong zone over there. Come on, we need a excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. We need at least one natty 5. Give us a natty 5. Come on. 10 more. 10 more for natty 5. This is not natty 5. No. Alright, I think that's it, actually. I think that's where it ends. Nope. 3 more. And that is all she wrote. So unfortunately, we didn't really get any natty 5s for Dodging Rain. Sorry about that, my dude. You did get a lot of fodder. That's the way it goes. Generally with Prophet Orbs, I don't think anyone should ever expect to get good stuff from Prophet Orbs. It's always nice when you do, but I would never expect it. Is it worth exchanging 10-star Bloodblade for 10-star Scree? I would say if you're talking about PvP, definitely. If you're talking about PvE, probably not. Do branches for forest. Alrighty, let's get that done then. Oh, look at those locks. Those guys aren't moving. I guess I'll get rid of this guy since you have 2 of them anyway. A fail. What are you looking for? Do I have any early seasonal advice? I did have a video about early seasonal, but I don't think most of it's relevant anymore, sadly. And I haven't really played seasonal in a long time, so I don't know if my advice would actually be any good. There was a gentleman that posted a bunch of generic advice, though, in that video. It should be the pinned comment. I'm going to save that. I know that's not what you said you're looking for, but It's hard to pass up on Demon Hunter. She still holds a special place in my heart, having been so strong for so long. Can you check my Discord? Not during a live stream. I cannot. No, sorry. I will check it after, though. Rosa, that's a funny thing. See, I don't like the sacrifice. How do you feel about this guy? Should I get rid of this guy? Should I keep this guy? Would you take this guy? Would you let this guy into your home? He could be a mummer. Do you have any purity syrup? Are these jokes making sense to anyone but like 3 people in my chat right now? Save him? Alright. Yeah, you do have plenty of forest fodder, and it's better to keep the natty 5s anyway, right? For the most part. He is meh. That's why I was so curious. Because I don't like him. I had 2 of them, and I've gotten rid of both of them up till now. Both of them, not both of them. Both of them would be way too many Rosa. How many Rosa can you fit on a boat anyway? What kind of boat are we even talking about? Another Demon Hunter. Alright, so hard to deny that. It's one of these things. So we didn't get any of the heroes you were actually looking for so far, but we did get a few good heroes. And Ent Elder. Nope, that's no good. Alright, so thanks everyone who let me do the summons on their account. I appreciate that, guys. 1 second, I'm going to be right back to my main account again. Rosa might be good versus Sigmund. This is true. That is important. Yeah, I assumed that's what you meant. Ain't Rosa pretty good with Mim comps? Probably. Alright, so we're back over here. What is this? Kill the Marauder. Excellent, I don't remember doing that. Oh, the Black Joker. Thank you for the follow, man. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the content. Don't know if you're in the chat right now, but if you are, awesome. What's the best Shadow Aspen hero? I think Bloodblade takes the cake on that one. I don't think much could beat Bloodblade. Oh my god, shut the fuck up. I hate that stuff so much. They should not talk. I used to love spamming them and watching them do the little tripped out shit that they did. But now they go talking about this crap that nobody cares about. Like, why, man? What a waste of time. Hey, Black Joker, what's up, man? Oh yeah, that was on Twitch, so of course you're in the chat. That only makes sense. I thought that was on YouTube for a second. Is Walter good? I don't really think so. I think Walter's a worse version of Bloodblade right now. I don't have a sub sound for YouTube. I did, but I think because I switched over to Streamlabs OBS that it has since been removed, which is unfortunate. I need to fix it. I will look into that after this stream. Actually, I'll fix that. Saw a full E3 scary team on official. That's terrifying. I'd say scary, but that's a bit too on the nose. It's just a bit much. I don't think I could. I don't think I can make Belrain. I'm really close to making her 10-star, but I could probably make the 6-star. Oh yeah, I have another as model too, by the way. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, I just went to say that stupid line. I probably could make the 6-star required for her 10-star, but I don't think that I could make another 9-star that I would need. That's where the problem comes in. Close on Shadow, but not quite there. How do you get so many profit orbs? Yeah, I'll wait till fusion. I am. I'm getting antsy for no reason. How do I get so many profit orbs? This is on a private server. On the private server, it's very easy to get profit orbs. You get a ton for all the events, which makes it very easy to build up. You don't need to buy any. You just need to save the ones that you get. Memes are banned in Europe. Well, sucks to be European then, I guess. How is Axvins gonna live over there? Axvins, what's going on, man? Are you coming back? You coming back to America? Alright, Maddie, thanks for tuning in. Have yourself a great night. What am I going to do then? I don't think there is too much for me to actually do, sadly. It's hard to stream Idle Heroes. I hit an hour, so an hour is pretty good. I might stream the new MapleStory mobile that came out recently. Lee Wan, I think that's how you say that. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly, but hey man, what's up? 1v1 me? No man, fight me in real life. Is Brea any good for Aspen? He's okay, but I don't think he's amazing. He doesn't have any innate healing, right? And you really want healing in your kit in order to be good in Aspen. But anyway, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. I am going to call it there. I might be streaming later, or probably tomorrow. I might do some MapleStory stream for the new MapleStory mobile that came out. But I don't really know, and it's hard to keep going with the Idle Hero stream. So anyway, guys, thanks very much for tuning in, and thanks everyone who allowed me to use your account. Have a great day, and later on, guys.
Our time to